So script recording options we can discuss for today. So we have the recording options. In the recording options, we'll see once you click on the recording option, we'll see the recording and script and protocol, code generation and configuration and rules and advanced and mapping and filter and chain configuration and code generation. So these all will be recording option. Means before you need to record, you need to set for any settings. Means before recording, you need to this all settings, which settings you want to use, you can use those things and click on OK. So first one, what is that? So this all important for our daily point of view as a testing point of view. We can using for the everyday when we can record the right. We can go to the recording options, HTML or URL mode, or we can create for the rule. Means you can create for the new application, create new rule, and after that we need to give for the parameter name left boundary, right boundary. So this is the rules point of this is the recording nothing but we can record it two ways. Already we discussed, right? HTML, URL. What is the difference between HTML and URL base? Anyone?
HTML based if user want to users request. In URL based users request as well as a server side.
Okay.
Server side data also it's
okay. When we can switch from the HTML to URL mode?
When means if we want to more, same application with different type of users can use different users purpose only we can use URL.
No, not that. So when we can switch for the HTML to URL mode means, for example, we can see the Flipkart, right? For example, Flipkart or Amazon is there, right? So you can open for the Amazon or Flipkart, anyone. So you can observe this page is every time will be not same because of their offers will be changed and their product will be changed, right? So you can record as a your HTML base. You are unable to this time you can capture. Okay, it's fine, but maybe tomorrow will be different this page, and day after tomorrow it will change. So it will change them for the keep on changing for these pages. So that is why you can record for the HTML mode. So you are unable to do the scripting because every day will be the page is changing. So that is why when you can go with the HTML to URL mode means, so when is the application is the pages, JSP pages, Java servlet pages keep on changing, at that time we can move to the switch to the HTML to URL mode. It's clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So already we discussed, right? HTML mode we can see for the like web URL and web submit data. Web URL means once we can click on any links, then we can get for the web URL. Web submit data means, so web submit data means sometimes we are submitting the data in the form of item data, like we are entering the data. So those will be till coming as a web submit data. And so these are the options. And URL mode you can see the only URL mode web custom request only. Apart from the URL mode web submit data, we'll get for the when you can select as a URL based, you will get for the web custom request only. Okay, so everyone fine, right? What is the difference between HTML based and
I got it. And I have one doubt.
Yes.
It's when we are the recording script in HTML mode, we can do parameterization correlation easily. But when we are recording script in URL mode, but there is no username like password, address.
It is there. It is there in URL mode also.
Only one line there. It will be there.
It is only one line come.
Yeah, one line it will come.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, so you can record for HTML or URL mode, whatever maybe. You are giving username password means must it will come for the URL mode, it will come, HTML mode also it will come. But what is difference means, here we will get for the server side resource also. That is why we'll get for the number of dynamic values compared to HTML. That is the only
But
difference.
in HTML, it's easy to understand, Nanya. That's they are giving a separate user submit data that separately they are giving like one transaction is in one block. That's a starting and ending recording. But in URL mode also is there starting and ending. But I can't see that username password.
Generate different function web concrete null.
Yeah. When we can record a URL mode, you can get for the web concurrent start and end also.
Yes.
Start null.
Anna, I was also recorded a URL mode. Can I share my screen? You can explain that things, Anna.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's okay.
You can share.
Can you please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why today Ismail not joined? Banu, Bashu.
అన్న ఫోన్ చేశానన్న అది కట్ చేస్తున్నాడు.
Okay.
ఇదేనన్న.
పైకి username password. ఏది పెట్టు ఇది మందే అప్లికేషన్. ఓకే. One by one slow చూపించు.
Yeah, you look at this.
See, username password also there. Username and password is done for the parameterization. User section value is done for the correlation. Able to see, right?
Yes, sir.
So, but here you can observe. Wait 1 minute, Banu. Go to that username and password. You can observe here it will be coming with a web custom request. So when you will get for the URL mode, you will generate for the web custom request functionality generated, and in the body you need to see for the all things. What are the parameterization or correlation values? You are able to see for the body only.
Where is that URL method one post like that? That is the body.
Yeah, body is equal user section.
Yes.
Username password.
Yes,
that is the body is equal. So you are getting for the any parameterization values or the dynamic values means you are able to see in the body only. Come down a little bit, Banu. Come down. See, now you can observe.
Yeah.
So URL mode only we can get for the number of lines of code it is coming, but you are going to the HTML mode, we are able to just see for the what are the transactions there.
Yes.
User actions
Yes,
only we will
that
see.
is only I'm asking, Anya. What are the transaction we can easy to see in HTML?
Yeah.
But it's very difficult, no? In
Yes,
URL.
that is why this is a difficult, but you need to do. See, you can observe reservation page, departure city is there, departure date is there, okay, return date is there.
Yes.
So everything will be there. In body will be there. You need to search and find it and do it. Okay.
It's okay, but it's only come dynamic values. It's what is the correlation we have to do? It's come in body we get only dynamic values.
Yes, not only dynamic. You see, we are entered username password. That is not dynamic value, right? So that is value is also coming
that's,
from the body only. For here, you need
that is not came. User section only came, no?
no, username password also there, right? Above user section will be there and username password also there in login section. See,
Okay.
username
Okay.
for username and password also done for the parameterization.
But that the next step is there, Nanya. The transactions, we are giving a details, complete details. The second one, payment, so, whatever it may be, it's payment.
Yeah, just now you should have, right? That will be reservation based. Like you need to select for the departure set area, and after that you can see for that payment details base. Go to the payment details. Yeah, this is the C. First name, last name, address 1, address 2, passenger 1, passenger 2. So this will be payment details.
Okay. Okay, I got it.
See, transaction also given properly. See, payment.
Everything come in body only.
Yes, everything it will come with the body only.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Banu.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
So after that script, we can see we can announcements purpose we are using for the C language, like because we are checkpoint point of view, we written for the if else condition. So if else condition means using for the C language only we are writing. So that is why it is by default it is selecting as a C language. And after that, this will be common things for the while recording the script, you need check for this generate think time greater than threshold and track process created for the CM local servers and warm the if the application is being recorded encountered an error. So these three will be important while recording the script or your first time you are install software. So you need to find these three will be checked or not, you need to identify. And after that protocol. So which protocol you can select, that protocol it will show. So now we are selected only web HTTP HTML. That is why it is showing as a web HTTP HTML. And after that, click on code generation. Now we can observe in code generation process include correlation scan and asynchronization scan. So you are selected, that is why it is coming as a auto correlation point of view. For design, here you can click on design studio. It is coming for the scanning correlation. So if you not selected here, you are unable to get that values. So that is why before recording, you need to click on these two also. Synchronization scan and send the correlation scan. And next will be configuration. Configuration also we can see for the scan for correlations applying rules scan. So when you are created rules, right, you need to check for this rules scan automatically create correlate values found. So you can click this one only, automatically correlate values will be you can find, otherwise you are unable to find. So record scan, replace scan, and you can observe. So while replace scan means is auto correlation point of view, you will get for the function web break say from regexp or ex. So which one you can select, that function will be generated. Okay, and after that this will be everything same, and replace scan configuration every time will be HTML comparison only, it will be there. Okay, this is the configuration. And rules already we discussed, right? We can create new rule and create a new rule, and we need to give for the rule take for the any one of the dynamic value, and we need to give for the left boundary and right boundary, and click on OK, and we can create for the rules. And the HTTP properties, we have the advanced will be there. In the advanced, we have the parameters like this all will be parameters. If you want to generate for the web ad cookies, you can select this one. You don't want, you can no need to check. So you want for the WebSocket traffic means you can select this one. And maximum we can't select it. So it depends on maybe our requirement will be Unity capture for the headers also means you need to select for the web headers means you need to go to the here and you need to select for the recorder in a header list we have. So no need to record means do not record headers. So that will be depends on our requirement. We need to select this one. Okay. And after that, mapping and filter. So this is the important mapping and filter. We have the capture level things you can observe. Socket level, VNet level, and socket level and VNet level data. So socket level data, nothing but, so when you can record for the all web-based application, you obviously select for the socket level of data. So any web application, you are recording a web application means you need to select for the socket level. Otherwise, you are doing for the any desktop-based application like Citrix application or any desktop-based application, then you need to select for the VNet level data. Otherwise, sometimes what will happen, you are recording for only web application, but you are unable to recording properly, but you are not getting for the proper request. So at that time, you need to select for the both also, no problem. Socket level data and VNet level. So that will be depends on the while recording time, you need to select that one. But every time will be must, you are recording for the web application means you need to give for the socket level data. So if anyone asks for the mapping and filter, what are the options will be there, right? Socket level and VNet level. So what is the socket level, what is the VNet level also, you need to know. And after that, you can see the options. In the options, you can see here will be SSL version will be there. Sometimes you are unable to recording the script, means what will happen means this SSL version is not suitable for that application. So one time what will happen means I'm unable to recording the script. So I'm not checked this option. So I'm trying to changing for the recording options and browser settings, these all things I am changing. But I am unable to recording the script. Finally, what happened means the application they are using for the TLS 1.0, but I use it for the some SSL 2.3. So because of that, I am unable to recording the script. After that, I asked for them as a client. So which socket level option they are using, I asked for them. Okay, they are using for the TLS 1.0. Then I selected that one. Then I able to record the script successfully. So if anyone asks for the interview question also, what is the script challenges you faced means, you can tell this type of answer also. This is a real-time interview answer. Like when I am trying to record in the script, I am unable to record in the script. I try to change for this VNet level, socket level, and I tried for the both also, socket level, VNet level also. But at time also, I am unable to record in the script. Finally, I observed the my client, they are using for the socket level option TLS 1.0. Then I change for the TLS 1.0. Then I able to record the script. Okay. And next will be chain configuration and code generation. This will be no need for this. Okay. This will be we are not giving anything. So these are the recording options. Anyone ask for the what are the recording options means? In your mind anytime if you write tomorrow I will ask for the means, you need to tell for the recording, scripting, protocol, code generation, configuration, rules and advanced mapping and filter. So recording, what are things, what are the modes will be there. So you should know for these modes, HTML mode, URL mode, what is the difference, and when we can switch for the HTML to URL mode. Okay, you can record for the HTML based script, what are the functions will be generated. When you can record for the URL mode, what are the scripts, what are the functions will be generated. Okay. And after that, script these things will be known as, and after that, how to, this is also important, how to create the rule and auto correlation, how we can do it means this is also important. And after that, this important point is the mapping and filter. Mapping and filter, capture level, what are the capture levels will be there. So if anyone asks means you need to give for these answers. So you know for these all options very careful, because every time while recording the script means you need to check before recording, you need to check for the recording options, then only you can start scripting. That is why if anyone asks means you are a real-time employee means they know okay he is good for the recording options, so they will ask for the what are the recording options. So that is why not only for now, maybe you are selected also, maybe after that also they will ask okay what are the recording options they are using, what is the mapping and filter, what is the rules, what we can do, what is the recording, how many modes will be there, what is the difference, when we can switch this one. So this type of all questions will be come. So that is why this also is very important. Go to the material and we have the recording options will be there. Go through the one by one. What is the recording option? In that, what are the modes will be there, and what is the HTML based and what is the URL based, and which functions will be generated URL mode, and what is the difference. These all things you need to learn for each and everyone in scripting and code generation, rules and advanced. So you need to check in material. Everyone is following material for every day, or no one following?
Yes, Sonia, we are following.
It's following.
Yes, very good. That is a good, because so I will giving for the only 1 hour answer, but you need to get for more means you need to go to that material and you need to observe for the sometimes maybe examples also will be there, syntax also will be there, and you need to go through the document and you need to prepare well. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, this story for the recording option. And after that, one more thing we can. So for example, we have the flight booking application will be there, right? So I will open that one. So this is the flight booking application. I think I'm not open server. So real time, we don't have any servers like this. We don't open, only for web tour point of only we are open this one. So you can doing for the test store or anything application. So no need to start this one. Okay. Only for web tour application point of. So what are the transactions we have? Login is the one transaction. Okay. So for example, we are doing for the flight application. What are the transactions will be there? Login,
Flight details.
flight booking, and as same to the
Fine.
logout and
Payment
payment.
details.
This all right. So for example, I want book the ticket only 2 times, but I want cancel the ticket 1 time. So at this situation, how we can do here? Anyone guess? If it possible?
We have to select the user section. So we are already created correlation.
Yeah, that is fine. But I want only 2 times will be ticket book and 1 time will be cancel happen. How it will be done?
One time is
Otherwise, I
recording.
want to book the 5 tickets and 2 times will be cancelled. SM2, I want only 5 times will execute only for this flight booking only. No need to run for the login, this all things. So already step we discussed, right? In actions, we have the 3 sections will be there. User init and action and user end. User init means what is that user init? Initial section or login section. You want to keep for the user init section. Login section means you can keep for the user init section. Action section, nothing but flight booking. Entire scenario will be flight booking will be coming to the action section. End section means user end section. So you want to write, for example, I want to capture this up to login. Okay. I'm giving for the control X and I'm keeping for the user init login section. And after that, start transaction is click on flights. This all things will be coming from flight booking only. So up to payment, I'm giving for action part. Okay, I will keep this only. Only logout part I will cut. X. Logout part I'm keeping for the user end section. SM2, for example, you want to difference like payment section will be different, flight booking will be different, means you need to create for the actions also. We have the actions. So click on this right button and create action will be there. Okay, click on here and create new action, and you need to give for the like find flight, right? Find flight. Click on OK. See, means you can create for the actions also. You can go to here and you can cut this find flight. Find flight transaction. You can give for the where up to only give for find flight. You can get it and paste it. Flying flight. Okay, and after that payment also you need to give for the separate transaction. You can go to here, create new action, you can give it as a payment and click on OK. And after that go to here and payment, it will be there in the action part, right? You can go to here and take this X for the payment transaction. So maybe sometimes will be they will ask for the scripting point of view. You need to record for the each and every action will be different transaction, means you need to separate like this. You need to create action and you need to do it. Otherwise you can give this name, you need to change, means you can give for change the name also. Rename is there, right? You can give for the like click on flights. You can give, means you can give for the click on flights. See now, so this is the login. So you can change this, means it will not possible. This is user init section, nothing but login only. User end section, nothing but logout only. So now we are created for the each and every one will be different. See, you can observe, click on flights and find flights and payment and user init. Maybe cancel also will be there. You can give it as a cancel. So what are we have, all transactions will be there. Now we can go to recording options, not recording option, runtime settings. So in the runtime settings, click on run logic. Now we can observe here run logic tree will be there. See in the runtime, you are able to see click on flights and flights and payment user end. So each and everyone will be different. So for example, I want to click on flights only one time. Find flight is one time, but payment is a one time. So you need to give for like this means what you need to means you need to add for the transaction here. Insert as a black, okay. And here in the black place, you need to insert action. Which action you are in. So what is the action? First one, click on flights. You can give for the click on flights. Then now you can remove this one. Now you can click on this. So here will be you need to see for this only click on flights. How many times you need to execute means you can give for that time. 5 times. And same to this black name also you can. Again, we need to create one more black means you can click on insert black. Okay. In the black, you need to create for the action. What is the action? Next will be find flight. Click on find flight. And now you can give for the only this find flight will be 3 times you want to iterate. So you can give for the 3. And you can delete in now find flight. And after that, last one, what is that? Insert black. In the black, you need to create for the what you need to create action. Which action you need to create? Final one. What is
Flight cancel.
payment, right? Payment.
Yes.
Payment we have to do one time only.
Payment only. Last one is a payment. So we can remove this one. Now we are all blacks will be created. First one will be what is that? First one actually find flight or click
Find
on flights.
First find flight only.
Okay, so you want to create one more means you can click on this and enter and set action, click on flights. Okay, so now you can observe first will be click on flights and after that find flight will be we need, but you need to just move up means it will come to the move up. See, click on flights and find and payment. This serial will be you need to maintain for how we are doing here, same be here. Now you can give it as a this black will be 3 times. You can give for the number of times, how many times you can means you can give for this one. And for this find flight you want 3 means you can give. Otherwise you want to give a payment section, you can give for the 4 times means you can give for the 4 or 5. So like this you need to create for the blacks. Already we have done this one. Okay, no need, you can delete. See, now we are created blacks. So now you can execute means each and every black concept you want how many times you need to execute means that many times you need to execute. So login, no need to create any blacks because login you are giving only one time. So it will execute for only one time. But this will be executed for the number of times, how many times you are given, that times it will be executed. This is the blacks concept. If anyone asks for the, like, I want to book the flight will be 3 tickets. I want to book the 3 tickets. In that one will be cancelled. Means you need to give for the 3 times booking means flight booking scenario. You need to execute with the 3 times. Only cancel scenario you need to only one time you need to give. And now, so everyone understand, right, this concept? So this concept, while recording also you need to, recording time also you can do it, but why I don't know. Vector application unable to, okay, now it is open, right? Okay, good. So I will recording time also we need to create for the blacks. Now I will show you. See, click on record button and after that click on start record button. Which mode it will be there? So you need to check for the record option every time must. If that thing everything is fine, then click on start recording. So now you can observe So I'm recording the scenario. So now you can observe while recording, you need to select here. Where you need to record first will be, you need to record in user init section. So you can select user init, nothing but login part, launch part and login part, you are recording only user init. So you can select that one and click on start recording and click on yes. So it is launches happen and you can give for the transaction name also. Properly you can give for the transaction names. Okay. 202 and click on login. User bin and login. And after that end the transaction and give it as a so find. So now your recording for the login part is completed, right? Now your ticket booking, right? So what you need to do means you can select here or you need to create new action means click on here, new action. And you need to give for the like action name you are giving as a flight booking. This is the entire scenario will be flight booking. Click on OK. See now it is a flight booking and now you need to give for the transaction name. So what are the transaction name? You can give it for the same like click on flights 03 and click on OK and click on flights. And you want to close this means you can end the transaction and give it as a what is the transaction name? Find flight. There's a transaction 304 and click on OK. And now you can select these all things and click on continue. This is also same transaction and you need to close the transaction and enter the transaction name. What is the transaction? Payment. Payment and click on enter the payment details. For the expire date. So click on continue. So now you can observe the ticket booking is successfully completed. So you can close this transaction. Now I want to cancel the ticket. So what you need to do, you need to record for the cancel transaction. Don't go click on sign off. So you need to cancel means what you need to do, click on itinerary is there, right? You need to click on that one. So before that, that is cancel will be different action, right? You need to create for the new action, cancel ticket. Okay. And give okay. And after that, now you can give for the transaction name. What is that? Click on itinerary. And give the transaction name and click on OK. And click on itinerary. Itinerary nothing but is a you need to cancel the ticket. So for example, for today you are booked ticket. What is the today date? 15th, right? You can go to the last. I think we are today with ticket 416. Okay, maybe it is 416 game. 416. Okay, I want to this ticket I want cancel, means cancel ticket booking means you can click on this and cancel. What is the you check, right? You can click on cancel check. Before that, you need to close this transaction and you need to come to here, click on cancel check. Cancel check. Okay, transaction names no need to give for the any gap. Okay, you want means you can give for the underscores 306, right? You can click on okay. Now you can click on cancel it. See, the ticket will be cancelled. Now you can go. The 16th date ticket is not there. You can observe. So that ticket will be cancelled. And after that, you need to close this one and you need to click on sign up. Before click on sign up, you need to this sign up. You need to record in the where you need to record user end section. So you can select as a user end section. And now you need to click on log out or sign up. You need to give for the log out and T07. Click on log out, sign up. So our enter business scenario is completed. So end the transaction and stop recording. This is the stop recording. So you need to see is this is a small script, right? That is why before I just in script only I divided create new action, but we have the big script means you need to record like this. You want to create as actions means like this. You need to create actions. Now you can once record is completed, we will be able to find the code, so we can observe all actions will be created or not. We need to observe. So I'm expecting for this script for everyone for today assignment.
Okay.
How I recorded and same thing you need to record, and after that script announcements will be same. Correlation, parameterization, checkpoints, this all will be same.
First we created blocks. Next
Yeah. No. After this, you need to create blacks. So this is the new script, right? That is a word script. I
Yeah.
created blacks.
Okay.
So we recorded little bit code will be more. That is why it is a code will be generating little bit. So maybe you are recording number of lines code. Maybe you can getting for the recording after getting code generation. This all thing code will be generated. It will take time. It will sometimes it will take half an hour also. The post code generation it will happen. So you guys can try with the Amazon. Anyone have your credentials will be there, right? Everyone have. So you need to record the Amazon application also. And what are the transaction means? Launch the application and login. So one more thing, for example, I will open and I will explain before that. That will open. Maybe someone will ask to see if any new application is came. So how to do for the scripting means before you need to write for the some for temple we need some serial number and after that test case actual results. Expected and transaction. So So for example, we need to create this point of view. For example, our application will be Amazon. What is that our application? Amazon. So my lead or my team lead or my colleague or anyone asked to me, so could you please create a use case document for the Amazon before recording? So I giving for the first one will be test case. And what is the first one? Launch application. Launch. So what is the actual results? So launch the Amazon application. Launch the Amazon application. Expected what will get? Expected results what will get? Actually will be you can launch the application. Means it will go to the application Amazon. Application launched successfully. Success. And you need to give for the transaction name. What is the transaction name? We are doing for the Amazon application. So Amazon application. In that Amazon application, I am booking for the some product booking. So proper name you need to give for the proper name you need to give that one. And after that, this is the transaction name you need to give for the Amazon, and we need to give here. Okay, we'll give for here also, no problem. T01 and underscore. You need to give for the last one date, current release date. For example, which month we are doing? For 2022. So I'm giving for the 4/20/22. Otherwise, no need to give for the slash. So you can give for like this. So each and every step you need to write for like this. Okay. So this is the first one. Second one, what we can do? Login. And after that, enter the user name, username, what is that? For example, you are giving for the username some X and comma password. You are giving for the some XX. Okay. And after the expected, what will happen? What will get expected results?
User will login.
Application login successfully.
Successful.
Login successfully. And after that, you need to give for the transaction name. So same, you can give it as also. I think you forget for the transaction name also. Login, I forget. For here, you need to give for already there, right? You can give it as login. And here, what we can give? Sorry, launch, right? This one.
Yes, that is launch. Second one is login.
Yes. So you need to give for the proper names like this. You need to give for the. So if anyone see means, okay, someone already I prepared this entire document. I'm giving to Swarna. Okay, Swarna, can you please record for this Amazon application? Means she will follow this document. This document we can call it as a use case document. Okay, she will see the launch the application Amazon, and after that we need to give for the this is the transaction name and enter the username and password, and so second transaction name, and so you can prepare like this also. Already existing project, it will be automatically will be there. So if it is not there, so we need to prepare the like this. Okay, so now I'm expecting from your side, I want to prepare for the each and every one. Web tour application and pet store and what is that, Blazy demo and Amazon. You need to prepare. After that login, what we need to select a product, and after that click after select product, add to cart and payment, log out. That's it. So you need to prepare like this. Okay, take this as a reference. Okay, and do it yourself. What happened?
Okay.
This will be going to. So everyone understand, right? Use case document, how we are preparing use case document. Simple only, nothing will be difficult. Okay. So what are you are doing? So for example, this simple application, right? We know, right? Launch, login, select product, and after the click on logout, and everything is complete with total 4 or 5 steps. Maybe some application will be there that will be there in 20,000 lines. So we are not a robot, right? To remember means, so that is why by seeing this you need to record the script. So after that launch the application, after launch is completed, and after that you need to enter for the login, and after that flight booking, after that, so go to follow this document and you need to record the properly. So to 10 or 15 lines means you need to remember, but more than that means you will forget, right? Entire application we don't know. So that is why using this type of document, they will provide to us. Already existing project will be there. Okay, you need to, first thing, you need to understand the business flow. First thing, before they give and write, you don't go to the record again directly script. First thing, you need to understand the application. So means manually you need to open like this, and you need to after click on login button, and you need to first you will understand what are the steps we need to record. You need to first understand, then after that you are good for this all scenarios, all the steps, then you start for the scripting. Got it, right?
Okay.
So like this we need to do for the use case document and scripting and everything. So almost we are finished for the scripting part. Okay. We are LR functions. Okay. We have the some other also there. Maybe we'll discuss tomorrow, and we'll close for the scripting tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
What happened? I don't know. It's going on. I'll stop ourselves. We have someone searching.